Hi, it's Brittany Elise, and you're watching Strike TV.
Hey guys, Angela here with Strike TV. We've got a special treat for y'all. In fact, you may recognize her. We did a music video premiere with her video. We Good, all right. It is this amazing talent, singer, songwriter, Australian native, Miss Brittany Elise. How are you doing?
Very well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. We've been looking forward to this.
Me too.
So tell me a little bit about with the new single that you've got out now. The video looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
And
too much fun.
now, did you have to learn a lot of the dancing moves, the choreography, or how did that go?
Yeah, so I wanted to have kind of like that neighborhood street feel to it firstly, because that matches the song of like we've all going through ups and downs, but you know, we're still also quite lucky with the things we've got. So that's the whole concept of we're good, all right, you know, we're just doing our thing. But
Yeah.
I wanted to also capture that into the music video, and yes, I did have to learn the dance, but I also worked with the choreographer to come up with the dance, and part of the filming day was we had to teach everyone that was going to be in the video, and there was so much laughter. I can't even tell you, like, just, you know, everybody go to the right and half of us are going to the left. So it's like just too much fun. And I mean, that also matches the whole concept of the song. So I couldn't have had a better day, and it's probably going to be one of my favorite music videos for a long time because of that process, from the team to the people that we hired to be in the video, and then the feel good vibe of the song. So yeah.
Oh, so it's a lot of the people that you knew that was in the video.
Half and half. So friends of friends or a company that we use as well. And then the other half were also some of my friends. So
Right.
yeah.
Well, with you being born and raised in Australia, and then you just recently moved to Nashville, how's the transition going for you?
Yeah, it's been really good. I mean, my move to Nashville has been many years in the making, as you can imagine. I've been singing since I was 7 years old. So the journey itself has been a very long story. But to move to Music City and exactly the place that your little girls dream of, let alone internationally move,
Yes,
it's been a bit of a ride. Just trying to get used to all the different international processes, but it's been by far the best thing I've ever done, and everybody has welcomed me with open arms, which I couldn't have asked for anything better. So yeah, it's been really good actually.
oh, well, that's good. So what do you think? I know what's Australia known for? Like with here, like Texas, we're known for the barbecue, the
Mhm.
steaks. What about Australia? What are y'all known for?
In terms of the whole country and everything, we're very much known for water. So like beaches, being on the water. Like where I'm from, I grew up in North Queensland, which is what they call the sunny state because it's sunshine pretty much all the time. And I grew up next to the Great Barrier Reef. So
Oh,
stand-up
wow.
paddleboarding and snorkeling and surfing, you know, all those type of things, is swimming all the time, is our culture. But we're also a big barbecue. Our barbecue's slightly different. I don't know if you've heard shrimp on the barbie is the classic Australian
Yeah,
quote, but
yeah.
I mean, that's not quite accurate, but barbecue in
Way.
general definitely is.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's something else. Okay, let's talk a little bit about you were an athlete, an accomplished athlete. You got all kinds of national titles, state titles, indoor soccer, and field hockey. But you had a serious injury with your knee, and
Yes.
the doctor said you wouldn't walk. Well, you proved them wrong, didn't you, girl?
Yes, I did.
Tell us a little bit about that and
Yeah,
how
so
you're inspiring people now with your
mhm.
experiences through your music.
Yeah, totally. So I grew up playing sport. Sport and music were always hand in hand. I actually I can think back to when I was like 9 years old, and I used to go out in the middle of a playing field at a state title, and I would sing the national anthem in my playing uniform. Then I'd run off, and then I'd run on again as the field player. So like I was always doing music and sport as much as possible. And then I did state level sport. I did professional. I was picked for an Australian team to head over to Brazil for indoor soccer, which is also called futsal. But I also was state level hockey and multiple other sports. I think every sport under the sun, not necessarily to my mum's enjoyment, I played all of them. But yeah, so and then I went on, and when I was 21, I was playing in a big championship, and unfortunately, I did a really rare injury to my knee, which they call a sprinter's injury, which matches what I was doing, sprinting. Um, and yeah, I did some serious damage to actually my whole lower leg, but in particular my knee, and to the point they hadn't even really done surgeries on it before. And so they couldn't guarantee I was going to walk again. I was in a wheelchair for a while there, had to learn to walk again. They say when you put your mind to something, especially me in particular, I will do it. So yeah, I did the walking phase. They said I wouldn't run. I'm back to running. So, and I'm in one of the record books in Australia because I was one of the first success stories to have that full recovery plus kind of extend that boundary. And yeah, my latest single before this one, sorry, the single before that, Hi, It's Me, was telling that whole story of sport and how you got to keep showing up as an athlete, as you know. And the second aspect was the story of my knee and how people said I couldn't do it, I wouldn't do it, but through determination, you can be unstoppable. And so, yeah, and then I moved into a state sport coaching role after that. I did that at 21. So I was still fully in the sport world, but I was doing full-time music by then as well. So yeah, I don't know. My story took a different turn, but also I think it was unfortunately and fortunately meant to be that way.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, you're up and walking, and mainly what I saw in your bio, it says you never stop.
Oh
You
no.
keep going, and that's why you're where you're at now. You know?
Yes, I definitely love to be as busy as possible.
Yeah. And like we were talking earlier, we were so proud to world premiere your music video. We did all right. We appreciate you for allowing Strike TV to premiere it. And hey, we're looking forward to possibly a new single later to premiere that as well on Strike TV.
Yeah, I greatly appreciated your support. Thank you so much. And to your viewers that got to see it as well.
Yes. Now, we just had Mother's Day. So tell me about your biggest supporter and your role model, your mama. What does she think about you moving to Nashville and you're singing? And what does she think about all that?
Yeah, I think I could hand on heart say I dedicate my whole career to her because she's been my biggest supporter. And, anytime, I mean, it's a tough industry, like most industries, it's got its ups and downs, but this one's very unpredictable. And so she was always my biggest cheerleader. I honestly could probably count on maybe one or two hands in my entire life of shows that she's missed. Like she flies international when I played in Nashville at CMA Fest last year and the year before that. Like she's an absolute role model in her own profession and then as a supporter of me. And I actually wrote a song for her called Girl in the Mirror. And it's about that concept of when you look at yourself and you're in the mirror, but my mum could see something sometimes that I couldn't see. And that kept me going. So yeah, she's a very special woman. And I did miss her on Mother's Day, being so far away, but also she's already booked her flights to Nashville. So I'll see her very soon.
I bet you will.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I saw her and you on your social media. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, there's her mama.
uh-huh. That's where I probably get all my looks from. My dad says it's from him. I don't think so.
Yeah, or your mama.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your musical influences.
Oh, there's so many. I think about when I was growing up, like our original people of like Loretta Lynn and Patsy Cline. I'm a coal miner's daughter, so that all kind of links in. Dolly Parton, of course, and then as we transitioned and a little bit more now, like in terms of inspirations, I look to various artists because some of them are just pure belief, and I love that. It might not be their musical style that's an influence, but it's their work ethic. Like someone like Lainey Wilson. Like I just love her story and how she's built it from the ground up because she wants to empower women, she wants to empower her music, and she wants to empower her fans. And there's lots of different people along the way that have influence, but every little part tells their story. Keith Urban's another one, being an Aussie. He's kind
Yes.
of following the
Yep.
same journey that I did. But I also remember driving long distances in Australia as a kid, listening to Johnny Cash with my dad. So, like there's just so many people that for
Wow.
my love for country music and as well as influencing me as a writer and an artist now.
Wow. So with you being in Nashville now, what are some of the biggest stages that you've performed on?
Definitely CMA. That would have to be, I mean, that's one of the biggest country music festivals in the world. I mean, I'm fairly new, so we're ticking a few
Oh,
up at the moment, but I've performed at the Bluebird,
yep.
and the Grand Ole Opry is on the cards for me to work towards. So I'm really looking forward to that one day, hopefully. They say put it out in the universe.
Yeah, the Mother Church, man, you can't get any better than that.
You can. And like to even just talk about, let alone sing on a stage with people that we just mentioned that have inspired, it
Yeah,
would be just phenomenal. I get goosebumps every single time that I enter that venue. Like I honestly do. Like it's just such a powerful place,
yeah,
and it's very inspiring.
yeah. It's had a lot of history. I mean, if that building could talk, or we get to
Yes.
see ghosts, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
They're
totally.
probably
Yeah.
all there, all in those dressing rooms.
Yeah. And they're spectacular. Like they're just, you can feel it all in every component of that building, the chairs, the stage, everything.
Yeah, definitely. So what would you say is next for Brittany Elise? Maybe a new
So I'm
single?
Yeah, definitely. So definitely new single, working on a new record album that I'm very excited about. But honestly, my favorite thing, other than writing and releasing music, is seeing my people. So getting out on the road, we want to get to as much of the States as we can in particular, and just get the feelers out there and just keep the party going. We want to take the music to the people, and I mean that's what is our foundation as artists. So yeah, that's what we're working on at the moment, especially in the next 2 years in particular. There's a lot going on in those kind of three worlds, which is very exciting. And
Yeah.
obviously new music videos.
Yes, you better.
Yeah.
Send those steps. Well, we know Craig will.
Oh, definitely. He's a champion.
So we got to say a big shout out to Craig. I'm so glad
Absolutely.
that we got the chance through him. We got the chance of playing your music, your videos, and getting to meet you now. And we appreciate that so much. Tell everybody where they can find you, Facebook, what's your website, where they can find your merch and your tour dates and all that good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's so many platforms now. It's quite funny, but it's Brittany Elise Music on pretty much everything. So our website is brittanyelisemusic.com, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all those things are Brittany Elise Music. And we'd love for you to join the story and the journey and keep up with where we're going next and all those good things.
Definitely. Well, hopefully we'll be on the road one day and we'll get to meet person to person, you know.
That would be lovely.
I would love that. But no, hey, thanks for everything. Thanks for hanging out with us here at Strike TV. Brittany Elise.
I appreciate your support always. Thank you.
All right, thanks.